60-minute Iron Man match, and it is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
For the first time in network television history, a 60-minute Iron Man match. And the rules of the matchup pretty simple, Taz. This matchup will last 60 minutes.
Grueling 60 minutes. Conditioning's a major part of this.
And the superstar with the most falls at the end of the 60 minutes will become the WWE Champion.
That's right. Falls scored by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or a countout.
And after each fall, there will be a 15-second designated rest period, which, well, isn't too long.
Not long at all. It's nothing.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, is the WWE Champion, Kurt Angle.
This is the third matchup in this illustrious series between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Lesnar won at WrestleMania. Angle won at SummerSlam. This is the rubber match here tonight.
Kurt Angle, no doubt about it, a very proud, a great WWE champion here on SmackDown. And a challenger right there, Brock Lesnar. He'll do just about anything, in my opinion, to take that title tonight in this Iron Man match from Kurt Angle.
Only 4 other men in WWE history have competed in an Iron Man matchup. WrestleMania 12, 1996, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. And at Judgment Day in the year 2000, Triple H and The Rock. Tonight, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar joined that elite group. And you heard Mr. McMahon earlier tonight, Taz. 2 world-class athletes hoping to raise the bar for their predecessors. Challenge those who dare to follow them here tonight.
Well, that's not going to be easy to do, but if any 2 athletes in the world can do it, in the WWE that can do it, be these 2 men, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar.
This series tied a game apiece. The rubber match here tonight.
This is big. This is big.
And look at Brock Lesnar, a cheap shot by the Animal Lesnar to start off this matchup against the champion Kurt Angle.
And some call it cheap, but you gotta call it effective, in my opinion.
Brock Lesnar obsessed with winning the WWE Championship, looking to gain the upper hand in this matchup. The clock is ticking down from 60 minutes. The superstar with the most falls at the end of 1 hour will become champion. And again, Taz, we talked about the rules. Pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. Oh!
There's that power by the challenger, Brock Lesnar, driving that big shoulder to the stomach of Kurt Angle. Now that huge boot, which is an illegal maneuver in the throat of Kurt Angle.
You know, Taz, we talked earlier on about your keys to victory for both of these men. But what about conditioning? What about stamina? Which one of these athletes in your mind has the key to victory in that department?
I would say both these athletes are very evenly matched. Look at this big field coming.
Wow!
Both guys are evenly matched as far as conditioning. The challenger, Brock Lesnar, carrying more body weight. So as far as conditioning in the long run, you gotta give it to the champion, Kurt Angle.
And Kurt Angle with the right hands, but quickly in knee to the midsection by Brock Lesnar. Youngest champion in WWE history, looking to regain the gold here tonight. Elbow from Kurt Angle, and the champion Kurt Angle follows him up with a clothesline, and the challenger's still on his feet. And another clothesline by Angle.
Early in the match, the Hawk Angle will knock down Brock.
And look at that, Angle. The speed of the champion, taking out the legs of the big man. And again, Brock Lesnar goes down to the mat, and you saw him grasp his knee there.
And his big belly to belly, a nice throw, nice suplex by Kurt Angle.
And Brock Lesnar Gonna try to buy himself some time here. Kurt Angle getting the upper hand in the early going of this matchup. And perhaps Kurt Angle showing that he's going to try to out-wrestle Lesnar in the early going.
That's what I was saying about the mat game. Kurt needs to keep it on the mat. And Brock Lesnar, well, you know, not looking to get in there and I guess go one-on-one, Brock. Trying to take an easy way out here, Cole, on the outside.
Well, he better get back in the ring because if you count it out, Kurt Angle will go up 1-0 in this Iron Man matchup.
Brock Lesnar probably just regrouping. But Kurt Angle standing his ground right in the middle of the ring. Now Lesnar's in the ring also.
Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, 1996. Won the Olympic gold medal with a broken neck. And now Brock Lesnar calling for time. Seems that knee may be bothering him there. And look at Brock Lesnar again playing possum, a cheap shot as he goes to work on the champion. Lesnar baited the champion in and used a sneak attack to take the upper hand in the matchup.
I thought Brock Lesnar was to go into this match in a pure athletic contest with Angle. Wow, nice arm drag, but Brock taking some shortcuts here. It's another arm drag. There's a third arm drag.
And again, Brock Lesnar out of the ring. And Kurt Angle has the upper hand. You talked about Brock Lesnar. You see the look of frustration on his face. You talked about you believing Brock was going to go into this matchup and strictly an athletic competitor, but perhaps Lesnar realized at SummerSlam he couldn't out-wrestle Kurt Angle. What the hell is Lesnar doing with the steel steps? He better be careful he's not disqualified here.
Yeah, that's a really good way to get disqualified, too. Never know what Lesnar's gonna do. He's unpredictable. Breaking the count right there.
Right, Hebner was at 9. Brock Lesnar into the ring to break the count. And again, Brock Lesnar trying to buy himself some time here. But what's this strategy that the challenger's trying to employ?
I don't know. Yeah, Lesnar's gonna get himself counted out, as you pointed out. And that would be a fall in favor of the champion, Kurt Angle.
But why doesn't Lesnar just get into the ring and wrestle Kurt Angle straight up one-on-one early going into this matchup? Can't quite figure out the strategy of the challenger, Brock Lesnar. Kurt Angle wants Lesnar in the ring.
Yeah, well, Kurt's frustrated. Kurt's being patient, standing his ground in there. People here in the crowd are not behind Brock Lesnar. That's no shock.
I don't blame him. I was looking forward to 60 minutes of straight-up wrestling here, and Brock Lesnar is stalling, buying himself some time in the early going.
Well, you don't know, Brock. You don't be so hard on Brock. I mean, Brock, maybe this is a strategy also to frustrate the champion. And I gotta say, maybe it's starting to work here.
Well, Kurt Angle sitting back, waiting for Lesnar to come back into the ring. 55 minutes and counting here in this Iron Man matchup. Neither superstar with a fall yet. Most falls in an hour wins the title. And Lesnar and Angle once again staring at each other, center of the ring.
Yeah, Brock's got that crazed look, but you never know what Brock's up to here. Both men eyeing each other up and down here.
Kurt Angle, the champion.
There's that low single right there. Go for it. Single legged.
And again, Brock Lesnar ducks out of this matchup.
Oh, Brock nervous that Kurt was going to shoot that single leg, take it down, and lock on that ankle lock. Brock got himself out of the ring here.
And again, I have to go back to SummerSlam, and perhaps Kurt Angle may have instilled into the head of Brock Lesnar that he can out-wrestle the animal Lesnar. But look at this! Brock Lesnar baited Angle in, and Brock Lesnar taking control. And again, a shot to the midsection, and here comes the challenger.
Brock Lesnar, like it or not, picked his spot. He's illegally choking and springing Kurt Angle's throat with that top rope. Now again, back to the illegal tactic, standing on the champion's throat there.
Lesnar driving that boot into the throat, then a straight shot to the side of the head of Kurt Angle. And there the confidence begins to build with that wide grin on the face of Brock Lesnar. But Kurt Angle with a belly-to-belly, and the champion looking to gain momentum here, and again knocking the challenger over the top rope, and Brock Lesnar grabs that injured knee yet again. Lesnar writhing in pain. I don't like to get a replay there or something to see what he did to that knee, if he tweaked it or hit the barricade or what he did. But nonetheless, Lesnar could get counted out here.
And that's why Kurt Angle's not going out after Brock Lesnar, because Brock can get counted out, and that would count for a fall for Kurt Angle. But actually, here comes Kurt.
Wait a minute, Kurt Angle now, stalking Brock Lesnar, the champion, with the right hand. What is Angle's strategy here?
I'm quite sure. I thought that Kurt would try and get a count out, but obviously, Kurt Angle just wanted to inflict pain while Brock's down.
Perhaps the champion just wanting to continue to inflict punishment on that injured knee. And now the head bouncing off the steel steps. The champion back into the ring. But again, Kurt Angle breaks up the count.
Well, obviously, it's pretty obvious that Kurt is trying to hurt, to injure Brock Lesnar, and that's what you need to do.
You don't think Kurt Angle's going to forget that sneak attack that Brock Lesnar put on Angle and Undertaker a couple of weeks ago? But Brock Lesnar now, the challenger, driving us all the back into the apron. Perhaps Brock Lesnar going to take advantage of what may have been a miscalculation by the champion.
Kurt's in trouble. Kurt's
Into the steel post, spine first goes Angle.
The champion is in a lot of trouble. Brock Lesnar just broke the count up. But that knee looks like it's bothering Lesnar.
But Lesnar's obsessed with winning the championship. He'll do anything to get that gold around his waist. We've seen the actions of this animal in recent weeks.
You want to get counted out, Brock Lesnar? You gotta get back in that ring.
Brock Lesnar? What the hell's he doing with a steel chair? Brock Lesnar with a steel chair in hand.
The hell is Lesnar gonna get disqualified here?
Off the skull of Kurt Angle. Lesnar's been disqualified. And now a vicious assault with a chair on the champion.
Winner of this fall by disqualification, Kurt Angle.
This is supposed to be an athletic competition. What the hell where did steel chairs come into this thing?
What? Brock Lesnar just gave up a fall? What the hell is Lesnar doing here?
This is for the WWE title, an Iron Man matchup. This isn't a public mauling. A 15-second rest period is underway. Brock Lesnar just got himself disqualified, and Kurt Angle's up one fall to nothing. What the hell is Lesnar doing?
Whoa! I'm shocked that Brock... Why? Why would you blatantly get disqualified?
You talked about Lesnar channeling his rage as a key to victory. I don't think he channeled his rage too well there.
Sure as hell lit.
Kurt Angle has been felled by those steel chair shots. And now Lesnar, trash talking, humiliating the champion.
Well, Brock's feeling real cocky here now.
I don't think Angle's quite regained his bearings yet from those shots with that chair.
Angle don't know where the hell he's at. And cracked in the head with a steel chair by this animal.
Angle's up one fall to nothing. And look at Brock Lesnar. Kurt Angle up on his shoulders.
Oh no! This is bad!
F5 connects from Lesnar. The champion is down. The champion may be out. The cover. Hook to the leg. Lesnar ties it in a fall apiece.
The winner of this fall by pin, Brock Lesnar.
I get it now, Cole. I get it now.
You get what?
The blatant disqualification with the chair. That was the weakened Kurt Angle. That had to be Lesnar's strategy to keep Kurt down so he could get a fall on him, injure him, nail that F5, and get the jump on him in this match.
Well, here is the steel chair that did the damage. Lesnar disqualified to fall down, but then the F5 by Lesnar ties things up. So you're saying Lesnar used the chair, intentionally got himself disqualified, so he could gain the upper hand and gain a quick fall on Kurt Angle.
And to weaken Angle for this rest of this match, I'm thinking, my opinion, I'm thinking that was Brock, and that is Brock's game plan.
Well, what kind of game plan is that? You've got an Olympic gold medalist in Kurt Angle. You've got a national champion in Brock Lesnar. Two tremendous mat wrestlers in this great competition, a 60-minute Iron Man matchup, and Brock Lesnar has to gain the upper hand with the use of a steel chair.
Hey, Cole, like I said earlier, ain't nobody gonna be thinking that Brock's gonna fight fair. Brock don't fight fair. Brock fights to win, I'll tell you. No! I'm shocked at the strategy. But that's Lesnar. He's unpredictable.
We've come to expect that out of Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
You saw what Brock Lesnar's done to Spanky and Zach Gowen, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, even Stephanie in recent weeks. And look at this! Kurt Angle's signature move, the ankle lock.
Ankle lock is locked in, and Kurt Angle puts the count to his own home.
The winner of this fall by submission, Brock Lesnar.
Less than 48 minutes to go.
2-1.
Brock Lesnar has taken control of the Iron Man match. The champion, Kurt Angle, trying to battle back down 2 falls to 1 in this Iron Man matchup. Kurt Angle, and look at the shot to the gut by Lesnar to Kurt Angle. During the break, Brock Lesnar up 2 falls to 1, trying to make it 3-1, using another one of Kurt Angle's moves, the Angle Slam.
And right there, nailing it. Lesnar nailing the Angle Slam.
But again, Taz, this valiant, this courageous champion, Kurt Angle, refusing to die.
Kurt Angle's got the heart of a damn lion. Kurt Angle ain't gonna go down easy. That's for damn sure. Kurt didn't win that gold medal for nothing, Cole.
But again, the challenger, Brock Lesnar's in control. Up 2 falls to 1 in this 60-minute Iron Man matchup. Most falls in an hour gains that superstar the WWE Championship. And remember, Kurt Angle severely weakened. Moments ago, Brock Lesnar using a steel chair. He gave up a fall, but he weakened the champion, did Lesnar.
Yeah, we jumped all over Brock. We thought that was a bad strategy. It was a smart strategy, I guess. And right now, Brock Lesnar headbutted Kurt Angle. We got to figure maybe Kurt might have a slight concussion of sorts after being attacked with that chair by Lesnar. Yeah, there's this matchup.
Boots right to the face of Kurt Angle. You know, we were talking earlier on today about this Iron Man matchup, and you compared it to like running a marathon.
Yeah, it's like running a marathon. It's like running a marathon while there's a battle royal going on, and you're right in the middle of it.
Getting the crap kicked out of you. Look at Angle whipped into the corner. Nobody hold! There's the quickness of the champion. One of your keys to victory.
Oh, yeah.
Angle's quickness.
Kurt Angle's one of the fastest WWE champions in the history here.
And the right hands by Kurt Angle. Angle trails 2 falls to 1, trying to battle back into this matchup. Brock Lesnar, the challenger, whipping Angle into the ropes, misses with a wild right hand, and Kurt Angle knocks Lesnar down.
Yeah, flying forward by Kurt Angle. Go for a German.
And he connects, and the wrists, the arms, the hands still locked around the waist. Lesnar trying to block it using the ropes, but couldn't do it.
Oh, we know Kurt's quick, but how strong is Kurt? Very powerful by Kurt Angle there.
Once again, Lesnar trying to use the ropes, and a 3rd German, this one released.
Brock's hurt now.
Keep in mind, only a handful of people have ever been in 60-minute matches. This is the longest matchup either one of these athletes has ever been in, both professionally and at the amateur ranks. And look at Brock Lesnar, again tossing the champion through the 2nd rope.
Again, another cheap shot. Brock will do anything to get the advantage. Brock ain't playing. Brock ain't playing to make friends, that's for sure.
Brock is obsessed with winning the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar has shown in the early going he will stop at nothing to get the gold back. Outside the ring now. Angle whipped into the barricade.
A lot of force driven there. Gotta watch that count out rule here, Cole. Gotta watch it. Cole. What the hell? Change the name.
Referee Brian Hebner counting inside the ring. Lesnar will break up the count out now. Brian Hebner's got his hands full in this matchup. And Kurt Angle, the champion, with a kick to the gut. And here comes Angle.
Yeah, Brock fighting back, fighting hard. But there you go, Brock shut down. Just put an F5.
And look at this, an F5 outside the ring. And make no mistake about it, that is very little padding out there.
Kurt Angle is down. Kurt is hurt. Brock trying to get up here.
Brock Lesnar trying to crawl his way back into the ring.
Referee's up to 7. Watch the count out.
Lesnar back into the ring. Kurt Angle's in trouble. Kurt Angle has been counted out.
The winner of this fall by countout, Brock Lesnar.
Tell you what, Kurt Angle is behind the 8 ball in a big way.
Look at this F5 outside the ring. Kurt Angle is down 3 falls to 1. Can one of the most courageous champions in history come back from a 2-fall deficit? but showing signs of life. This is how Angle got the advantage during the break pass.
Yeah, Kurt Angle popping off not one, but two belly-to-belly suplexes on the challenger, Brock Lesnar. Great pop of the hip by Kurt Angle on those suplexes.
Reversal, Kurt Angle. Oh, and what a shoulder knockdown by Lesnar.
That's the size difference. That very thick body, the powerful body of that animalistic Brock Lesnar with that back elbow.
And Taz, we gotta still discuss the fact we take another look at this powerful back elbow by Lesnar. We've gotta still talk about what happened earlier on in this matchup. Kurt Angle may still be feeling the ill effects of that cheap shot with a steel chair by Brock Lesnar.
I think that's a safe assessment right there, partner. Kurt Angle in La La Land after that chair shot to the head. And Brock Lesnar over the opportunity.
Come on, stop talking about
Hopping all over the opportunity.
You see the clock ticking down. 35 minutes and counting. Lesnar up 3 falls to 1. 60-minute Iron Man matchup for the WWE Championship. And Lesnar continues to drive his 295-pound frame into the champion. Cover, hook to the leg. Kurt Angle just gets the shoulder up.
Every time Angle has to kick out, he's exerting more and more energy to save himself from another fall. Kurt Angle showing great heart and discipline and an intestinal fortitude in this matchup.
And Lesnar with the right hand, the man who idolizes Mr. McMahon. That should say something about the character of Brock Lesnar. The man who shoved a one-legged human being, Zach Gowen, with a broken leg down a set of stairs. But look at this! Kurt Angle! Angle slam! Can Angle take advantage?
Kurt got all of that!
Hooks the leg! Cover! Got him!
The winner of this fall by pin, Kurt Angle.
Angle's cut it to 3-2.
Yeah, Kurt getting a little bit closer now. Brock Lesnar got nailed hard with that Angle slam. Now Kurt needs to try and capitalize on this while he's got Brock Lesnar down.
And I've just been handed a note, Taz. In the unlikely event of a tie in this matchup, we've been granted permission by UPN to go to overtime here tonight.
That's big, good news right there.
15-second rest period's over. And again, the champion, Kurt Angle, wasted little time going on the advantage of Brock Lesnar. And Angle realizes he has to seize the opportunity when the opening's there against this animal.
That Kurt's starting to look like himself here. Maybe he's starting to kick off the effects of that chair hit early in the match and his vicious attack by Lesnar. Kurt Angle all over the challenger.
Look at this, Kurt Angle takes suplex to Brock Lesnar, floats into the cover, hooks the leg, Lesnar's down and got the shoulder up. I'll tell you one thing, Kurt Angle, who in my mind is one of the greatest champions in the history of the WWE, down 3 falls to 2, but beginning to stir a little bit here with about 30 minutes left.
Well, Brock Lesnar trying to get a timeout, and well, there's no timeouts in this game, and Lesnar, I'm sure, he knows that.
Well, Lesnar trying to beg off, but Kurt Angle not going to let Lesnar rest. Angle will bring the fight to Lesnar. The fighting champion, Kurt Angle, with a right hand to Lesnar. And this is what we talked about earlier on. The heart, the courage of Kurt Angle. And look at Lesnar. Knee to the midsection. And the challenger tries to battle back.
That's the size, that Lesnar's got that thickness and size.
Suplex!
Nice German suplex applied by Kurt Angle. There we go, snaps it down.
And you know what that means?
Could be another ankle slam.
Kurt Angle's primed and ready to tie this match up at 3 falls apiece.
Here we go.
Angle slam time. Lesnar counters. Shot to the midsection.
Is that what I'm saying? Counter for the angle slam. But he has not to the
And look at great leg sweep. And Kurt Angle into the ankle lock. Lesnar's in the ankle lock.
Lesnar's in trouble. Lesnar's in trouble here.
Lesnar tapped into this at SummerSlam. Will Lesnar tap tonight?
If he does, it'll be 3-3.
And look at this. Kurt Angle almost ran into the referee.
close.
And Brock Lesnar just laid out Brian Hebner. The referee's been laid out.
Laid out. Knocked out. Dead as a doorknob, Hebner is.
Angle slam. Kurt Angle into the cover. Hooks the leg. Referee's down. Kurt Angle's going to tie this matchup at 3 apiece right there. And take another look. Did Lesnar intentionally knock out the ref here? What do you think?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a
disqualification. Kurt Angle should be up 4 falls to 3 here, yet he's still down a fall.
The referee is down from that clothesline by Lesnar. Brock getting out of the ring here. I don't quite know what Brock's doing here, Cole.
Well, the referee's out, Angle's out after the low blow.
Tell you what, Brock's circling around this area. We've got to be careful here.
And look at this. And that's uncalled for.
Brock right now is just...
Brock Lesnar with the title in hand. Brock Lesnar a bit overbearing there, acting like a bully to the ring crew. And now with that title in his hand, off the skull of Kurt Angle. Now the true colors of Brock Lesnar are coming out in this crucial point of the matchup.
Kurt Angle has got to be knocked out cold. Lesnar in complete control.
Now Brock Lesnar going to the referee, disrespecting Brian Hebner, tossing him across the ring to count the 1, 2, 3 here.
It's going to be another fall here. There's 1, there's 2.
But it's a damn shame that Brock Lesnar's now up 4 to 2.
The winner of this fall by pin, Brock Lesnar.
Let's take a look at that shot to the head. Shot to the head with the WWE title in hand. Look at this.
Brock Lesnar, referee never saw it. He's been knocked down. Lesnar's up 4 falls to 2. Less than 30 minutes to go for the WWE title. We are back on SmackDown. Things do not look good for the champion. Taz down 4 falls to 2. 25 minutes left. And here comes Angle.
Oh, that was a crafty by Angle.
Kurt Angle, the champion. Right hand of Brock Lesnar. And Kurt Angle trying to take it to Lesnar here. Lesnar into the steel step, shoulder first.
A lot of impact right there. The 295-pound body hitting them steps, and Kurt Angle rolling back the ring, avoiding that count out.
Not only avoiding the count out, but buying him some time to catch his breath here. Kurt Angle's undergone a tremendous amount of punishment, but what's Angle doing?
I don't know what Kurt's doing. This is not
What
Kurt
Kurt Angle
What
doing?
the hell?
Axe handle to the back of the neck of Lesnar. High risk maneuver for the champion. But perhaps Kurt Angle realizes, with time ticking down under 27 minutes left, Angle needs to make a move now.
Kurt Angle pulling out something out of his playbook I've never seen Kurt do.
Kurt Angle pulling out all the stops. Here's the cover. Hook the leg on Lesnar. And Lesnar just gets the shoulder up. Take another look at what you said you've never seen Kurt Angle do before.
Yeah, Kurt Angle got big double axe handle. Now Kurt going back to the top rope here. This is usually not Kurt's arsenal, man. Kurt's pulling out some different stuff.
Look at this. Missile drop kick to the chin. Angle crawls into the cover. Hook the leg again. Shoulders down. There's 2. And Lesnar kicked out again.
Kurt doing everything he could to pin Brock. Hooking him, realizing that Brock's near the ropes, holding his arm away from the ropes, but Lesnar still have enough presence of mind to kick out of that.
Desperation or a sense of urgency for Angle.
Sense of urgency, I think, Cole. Kurt realizes this is the opportunity now to try to get some falls over the challenge of Brock Lesnar.
Kurt Angle top rope and for the moonsault. Lesnar rolled out of the way. And perhaps Kurt Angle went to the well once too often there.
Well, in the past, Angle has done that moonsault, and right there, crashed and burned Kurt Angle flat, right in the middle of the ring. No Angle, no Lesnar on the bottom.
Could that miss cost Kurt Angle the WWE title? Take another look.
Look at this impact.
The problem here is, Taz, is Angle had all the momentum going his way. He misses with a moonsault. Perhaps Lesnar's down the driver's seat.
But once Brock realizes that Kurt's still down for that moonsault, trust me, Brock Lesnar, like a shark that smells blood in water, will go for the kill.
Both men on their feet. Lesnar misses right hand. Schoolboy, they have it. And Lesnar kicked out. Angle almost picked up a quick one. And what a clothesline by Lesnar.
Talk about speed, not for nothing. Brock Lesnar, quick as a damn big cat. Quick as hell, Lesnar. What a clothesline, leveling Kurt Angle.
And what a matchup this has been. Brock Lesnar's used steel chairs. He's used the championship title to gain the upper hand in this matchup. But the valiant champion Kurt Angle holding on. And what a throw by Lesnar. And now you're beginning to feel a momentum shift again.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar with that big belly to belly weight, doesn't even arch back. Power of Lesnar.
Into the cover again, hook to the leg, Angle's in trouble, and just gets the shoulder up. Angle in danger of falling down. 5 falls to 2 there.
Kurt barely kicking out of that big belly to belly suplex in that cover.
Both men down, center of the ring, yet again. Crucial point of the matchup. First man to his feet could gain the upper hand. It needs to be Angle.
This is the conditioning part we were talking about earlier in this matchup.
And look at Angle. What a counter. Ankle lock. Locked in again.
Emergency cover. Ankle lock locked in for a second time.
And look at Brock Lesnar with another counter, but again went to the injured knee.
Yeah, but Brock, again getting out of that ankle lock. Tell you what, Brock Lesnar had Kurt Angle scouted. Like him or not, Brock did his homework here.
And Kurt Angle's got to get back into the ring off this counter. If Angle's counted out, he's in deep trouble.
Brock's hurt here though. He's hanging on to that ankle, that left ankle.
You mentioned Lesnar like a shark again on the attack of Kurt Angle. And the champion driven into the steel steps.
Back to those steps. Lesnar using everything outside this ring as a weapon to gain the advantage on the champion.
And this vicious, this violent, this aggressive challenger tossing the champion back into the ring, crawling toward a possible cover, hook to the leg, champion shoulders down, and Angle kicked out again. And now the frustration builds on the face of Lesnar. 20 minutes to go, Lesnar up 2 falls.
Brock Lesnar starting to get frustrated, which could be a bad thing for Kurt Angle, because the viciousness really comes out of Lesnar when he gets angry.
And now what's Lesnar doing? Lesnar with the steel steps in hand here. There's no room in this Iron Man match for Lesnar with steel stairs.
I want to just get disqualified here, Brock.
And look at Kurt Angle with this. And the step bouncing off the skull of Lesnar, and it may have cost the challenger.
Great speed and heart displayed right there by Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar caught those steps right in the face.
And now Kurt Angle, the champion, looks to take advantage of the matchup. Quickly, Lesnar tossed back to the ring. Kurt Angle quickly into the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down. Lesnar pops out. Hook the leg again, and again Lesnar gets the shoulder up.
Kurt Angle relentless, realizing he had an opportunity to get a fall right there. The aggressive Kurt Angle trying to capitalize on that drop kick with those steps in the face. Lesnar moved up and kicked out of it.
I think guys like Zach Gallen, guys like Spanky are sitting at home watching this matchup, rooting for Kurt Angle after all Brock Lesnar's done to them.
I'm sure.
And Kurt Angle with shots to the midsection, and now Kurt Angle showing a bit of a vicious streak here. 18 and a half left. Lesnar up 4 falls to 2.
Well, time is definitely ticking away for Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle behind the ball here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take our final commercial break. Cover! Lesnar just got the shoulder up! Ladies and gentlemen, your scoreboard is not wrong. Brock Lesnar is up 5 falls to 2. During the break, this is what happened.
Yeah, right here. A humongous superplex from the top there. Kurt Angle landing so hard, and Brock Lesnar topping Kurt Angle, getting another fall over the champion.
Again, this is the 60-minute WWE Iron Man match for the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar, the challenger, up 5 falls to 2, 14 minutes to go. Most falls in 60 minutes wins the title, and Lesnar Taz is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's not a good thing for Kurt Angle.
And look at Brock Lesnar again on the assault. Remember how Lesnar got in the driver's seat tonight? Steel chair, championship to the skull, and now Angle's skull bouncing off the announce table.
Kurt Angle doesn't look good right here, and then Brock don't look much better. Both these men are hurting right now. Grueling matchup, but now Lesnar, some more.
Oh no, oh my God.
Tactics and F5 into that pole. We've seen
And
this.
Kurt Angle reversed it, and Lesnar skull first off the steel post. And look at this.
Angle F5? The hell?
Brock Lesnar's in trouble. Kurt Angle, F5. Lesnar staying off the steel post. Lesnar did that to Angle months ago. Lesnar did that to Spanky and Zach Gowen. Some of his own medicine here tonight.
And Kurt again breaking the count. Kurt Angle's got his head together here. Brock's still holding that right knee now. Between the left ankle and the right knee. Lesnar. He's got no legs, man. Cable's got no legs.
And now this mean streak from the champion as Kurt Angle looks to take advantage.
Yeah, Brock's hurt, Cole. Brock's hurt, I'm telling you. Brock is hurt. That knee is hurting him. Everything's hurting Brock here. Oh!
And check out Kurt Angle. Single leg Boston Crab. Talking that knee. Will Lesnar tap out? Kurt Angle needs a tap out here.
That single leg Boston Crab is cinched in. Angle sitting down on it. Will Brock tap out?
Lesnar's up 5 falls to 2. Angle needs a tap out here. Lesnar crawling, pulling Angle across the ring, trying to make it to the bottom rope.
And time is ticking away for the champion, and Brock needs to get to that rope.
And Lesnar gets to the rope, but Kurt Angle with the ankle locked in.
Kurt cinching it back in, pulling Brock back to the middle. This is the 3rd time in this match Brock has his ankle lock applied on his ankle by Angle.
And Lesnar trying to make it to the bottom rope. Lesnar does, but Kurt Angle keeps the ankle locked in. Angle's got to be careful. He's not disqualified. The hold is broken, but the damage may be done. And now the champion looks to continue to weaken the knee and the ankle of Brock Lesnar.
Kurt Angle's game plan is to take the base out of the big animal, the big monster. Oh! Brock Lesnar. The knee, the ankle, and a relentless attack. Uh-oh!
But Kurt Angle, perhaps a bit overzealous, and F5 connects! On one knee, Brock Lesnar delivered the F5, but can Lesnar take advantage? If he does, the champion will be down 6 falls to 2.
That's a good point. Can Brock capitalize on that big F5 on Kurt Angle?
Lesnar didn't know where he was, into the cover, hook of the leg, champion shoulders down, there's 2, and Angle kicked out! You've got to give it up for the heart of the champion, Kurt Angle.
And not for nothing, Cole, in my opinion, what about the challenger, Brock Lesnar? Like this man or not, he's busting his ass in there, but Kurt Angle, just so much heart and guts to stick it out with Lesnar after the attack in the beginning of the match with the steel chair.
And Brock Lesnar out to the apron. You saw that look on Brock Lesnar's face. We've seen that look before. The look into the sadistic eyes of the challenger Lesnar. And I think Lesnar believes, Taz, he's got the champion on the ropes. If Lesnar goes up 6 falls to 2, this one could well be over. But where's the challenger going?
This is shades of WrestleMania when Lesnar crashed the burn. Here comes Angle.
Wow!
Belly to belly.
Off the top rope. Cover. Hook to the leg.
Got it.
Angle got him.
The winner of this fall by pin, Kurt Angle.
Brock Lesnar, his lead trimmed to 5-3. 9:40 and counting left in the 60-minute Iron Man matchup. Most falls in an hour, wins the WWE title. The 15-second rest period's over.
Yeah, the very short 15-second rest period. And now referee Brian Hebner counting. The first man to stand up, if it was a count out, would get a fall here.
Both men are spent, Taz. This is the 4th quarter for both the champion and the challenger. This is where stamina will come into play. Both of these athletes superbly conditioned, but who will dig deep down inside?
Well, Hebner's up to 7 here. Brock's got to just play good defense here. He's still ahead by 2 falls.
Under 9 minutes to go. The champion Kurt Angle with the right hand. What an epic battle. Did we ever deliver? Did these 2 athletes ever deliver on the season premiere of SmackDown here tonight?
No doubt, punch for punch. Champion and challenger throwing down punch for punch. Good old-fashioned fight right now.
Kurt Angle with the right hands to the vicious Lesnar. Angle backing Lesnar up into the corner. The champion beginning to build some momentum. But is there enough time for Angle to climb back into this thing?
If anybody can do it, it would be Kurt Angle. After all this man's accomplished in his life and his career. And he's got a tall mountain to get on top of, and that mountain is Brock Lesnar.
The USA chants from the crowd. Brock Lesnar has built the 5-fall-to-3 lead, mainly based on some shady tactics. Nice suplex by Kurt Angle.
Shady tactics or not, I personally think, and I like the strategy that Lesnar was using throughout this match. I thought it was a good strategy. A little low-ended, but good.
But Angle is getting all fired up, Taz.
Straps are down by Kurt Angle.
Well, Kurt Angle realizing the clock is ticking down. Perhaps only 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in his title reign.
Angle slam up.
And Brock Lesnar shoving the champion back into the rope. And a DDT by the challenger.
Kurt Angle landed right on his head.
And Lesnar quickly into the cover. Looks to hook the leg. He does.
One,
Shoulders down.
two,
There's two. And Kurt Angle again. Perhaps on pure instinct. He kicks out.
That would have been 6-3, Cole. But under 7 minutes here to go, that would have been bad for Angle, real bad.
Well, things aren't looking great for the champion now, and it's 5-falls-to-3. And now the challenger on his feet. The challenger Lesnar beginning to feel it.
Brock stalking Kurt. Kurt throwing a big right hand, another right hand. There's another. Kurt bringing those fists up.
But the challenger delivering the German suplex to Kurt Angle. And Lesnar again buys himself some time. And Taz, each time a suplex is delivered by Lesnar, 10, 20, 30 seconds ticks off. And it is not in favor of the champion Kurt Angle.
Well, Brock Lesnar does not have to get a pin, a submission, a count out, disqualification. Brock doesn't need another fall. Brock needs to just hurt Angle more and stay on defense. That's what Brock needs to do, and I'm sure Brock is, that's what he's trying to do.
Brock Lesnar gained the upper hand in the beginning part of this matchup with a shot with a steel chair. He followed it up later on with a shot with the championship to the skull of Angle. And since that point in time, the challenger has held the lead in this Iron Man matchup.
What a battle. What a battle, man.
Under 6 minutes to go. Lesnar 5, Angle 3. Most falls in an hour, wins the WWE title.
Kurt Angle in the grasp right now of Brock Lesnar. Another German suplex block, standing switch. German!
Wow! The champion's so quick! And in the blink of an eye, Angle has regained an advantage here. But is there enough time, Taz, for Angle to wear down Lesnar?
Another German suplex, possibly? How many more suplexes can these bodies take? Both men, both great athletes, world-class athletes, as the boss put it at the top of the show, leaving it all in the ring.
These athletes have got to be thoroughly exhausted. No other way to put it. Blocked by Lesnar.
Standing switch by Lesnar there.
Kurt Angle, roll through. Look at this.
Angle!
Ankle lock locked in. Will Lesnar tap out? If Lesnar does, Angle will cut it to 1 fall.
Under 5 minutes left. Brock, the 4th time in the match. He's caught the ankle lock.
And Lesnar's in no man's land. 4.5 to go. Will Brock Lesnar tap out? The ankle lock, torquing the ankle.
Can Brock's ankle take any more of these ankle locks? Lesnar's in a lot of pain. And Angle relentless with that ankle lock.
The intensity in the eyes of the champion, trying to break the ankle, get Lesnar to submit. Lesnar made the rope. Angle pulled it back to the center of the ring again. And Lesnar taps out. Angle has cut it to 5 falls to 4.
Submission, Kurt Angle.
4 minutes to go. The champion has cut it. 5 falls to 4.
Crunch time, baby. Crunch time for the champion.
And keep in mind, we have permission from UPN to send this match into overtime if we're tied at the end of 60 minutes, and we could very well be heading that way.
Brock Lesnar hanging on to that ankle, that left ankle. Brock's in pain. Brock's hurting.
Yeah, Brock's hurting, but can Kurt Angle take advantage? How much does the champion have left? 3.5 minutes to go. Angle is down. 5 falls to 4.
Both these guys exhausted. Again! Another ankle lock.
Will Brock Lesnar tap to the ankle lock this time? Kurt Angle can tie the thing, and Angle bounces off the second rope. Both men again, down again, and again. Lesnar buys time, the clock ticking away. Lesnar in the lead. Can Angle capitalize?
Brock needs to try to stay away from Kurt. And Kurt is stalking Brock.
And look at this.
Well, that's the beginnings of a bow and arrow right there. That's a freestyle hold. If Kurt could float over and clasp the head right there.
You see Kurt Angle glancing up at the scoreboard here. A huge clock on the scoreboard. Lesnar realizes time is ticking away. Is this a smart maneuver to use with only 2:40 to go?
Yeah, I think it is a smart by champion Kurt Angle to wear Lesnar down and keep Lesnar from going to the ropes. That's what Kurt's doing here. Immobilizing Brock Lesnar, preventing Brock from grabbing the rope, and just trying to stretch that body part with that freestyle bow and arrow.
The challenger up 5 falls to 4. 2:20 and counting left in this championship matchup. If Lesnar holds on to the lead, he becomes the new champion. If Angle can tie it, we'll send this thing to overtime.
2 minutes, 9 seconds, 8 seconds ticking away here.
And now Brock Lesnar rolls out of the ring, and the challenger wants to run from the champion with 2 minutes to go. Brock Lesnar wants to be the rabbit and run from the champion, Kurt Angle. Angle's got to get Lesnar back in the ring.
Angle locked on the outside. Brock Lesnar getting some menacing here.
But Angle's got to get Lesnar back in the ring. 1:40 and counting. The time is running out for Angle. Lesnar back into the ring. Kurt Angle quickly on the attack, and again Lesnar rolls out. Again Lesnar running from the champion Angle. Off the steel steps. Head first goes Brock Lesnar.
How frustrating for Kurt Angle that Lesnar is ahead, and Lesnar keeps ducking and running, trying to get out of the way here. But Kurt is all over Brock.
And Kurt Angle, German suplex, locked in, 1:12 to go. Angle needs to tie this thing to send it to overtime.
Another German, possibly.
Another German suplex. Hands locked around the waist. The challenger Lesnar in trouble. We are less than a minute away from Angle losing his title. I don't think he can tie this thing.
Kurt's got to go for a cover here. Or hook a submission. 50 seconds.
Kurt Angle, the champion, desperate now. Another German suplex. Can Brock Lesnar hold on to this thing? Or can Kurt Angle put it away?
How many more suplexes are we going to see by Angle here?
Lesnar grabbing the referee out of desperation. And a low blow! A damn low blow! 30 seconds to go. Lesnar tactics may win him the title.
Not pretty tactics. Not fair tactics by Lesnar. But wow, they were effective though, Cole.
But Lesnar made a mistake. Lesnar made a mistake. The ankle lock locked in. Kurt Angle, desperate time for the champion.
Just about 10 seconds here, 9 seconds. Angle locks in. He's blocked in a tap.
Will Lesnar tap out? Will Lesnar tap out?
3, 2. Is he gonna tap?
Damn it! Damn it! Time is run out on Kurt Angle.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar came into this matchup with one game plan: to cheat his way to the WWE title. And that last low blow with less than a minute to go was the exclamation point.
What an effort by that man, Kurt Angle, a valiant champion, just ran out of time.
Brock Lesnar had no intention of playing the game of who's the better athlete here tonight. Brock Lesnar never wanted to play that game. Brock Lesnar wanted to cheat his way to the WWE title. Brock Lesnar did that here tonight.